Hey everyone, if this is your first time to the channel, please make sure you're subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Please feel free to leave a like on the video. It does help our channel grow. Also, don't forget to hit a comment. If you love leaving comments, leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S, to everyone come from my room to yours. Today we got a big, massive one. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. Big, massive one. Here is the very hard to find, sold out just about almost everywhere. People are panicking trying to get this figure. To me, it almost felt like this is the Turbo Man of 2024. If this figure would have came out, would have been available in 2023, and if the movie would have hit last year, yeah, this would have been one of those ones that all kids would have wanted for Christmas and would have been next to impossible to get. Even now in early 2024 with this release, this is very tough to find. Here is Jada Toys Kong, Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire Heat Ray Breath Godzilla RC figure. Yes, you heard that right. This has simulated heat ray breath, realistic stomping action, energy spines, tail whip action, lights, and sounds. You can see the legendary right over there in the thing. It also has the try me up there. We are going to try me, all right. We're going to test this baby and take it to the waters. All right, folks. So this thing comes with the remote. The retail price on this, if you could find one, is $59.99. It's either ouch or, man, that's not too bad. That's what I was thinking. That's not too bad due to the fact that we're getting an RC, and this is Jada Toys, so hopefully, I don't know if Jada has done anything like this. This seems to be what they've done for the Godzilla X Kong movie. The other company that is putting out a majority of the stuff is Playmates. So you could see, like, scale-wise. People are wondering, like, scale-wise. How does that scale with the figures? Okay, there you got scale-wise right there. And yes, we are going to unbox and review this one. This is the peel the skin to reveal Godzilla, the evolved one. This is also from the movie. So you peel the skin, and then obviously he's going to turn into that. So that review will be coming up in the future. But scale-wise, you can see that, I believe, is a 6-inch figure compared to how big that massive thing is. All right, so let's turn this thing to the side so you can see it. The box, I almost don't want to mess with it because the box is so beautiful and amazing. Just the artwork alone just looks really nice. If you're able to just cut that out, put it on the wall or something in the background, it would look really, really cool. Just giving out ideas, just throwing them out there, folks, for you. And then you can see the back right here of that thing as to what it actually can do. So there you go. That's what he's going to look like. I don't know if I have to fill this thing with water or how that thing works to get the smoke to come out of his mouth. And then with the light that they have in there, this is going to do it, folks. This is what this thing does. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I don't even see an age restriction on this thing, to be honest. There you can see the side of that box. There is another one that you can cut out and would look amazing in a backdrop. Yeah, look how just ferocious that Godzilla looks right there. Just ready. He's like, oh yeah, I'm ready to get up out of here. All right, so as far as age restriction, there it is on the very front. 8 and up. So if you're 8 years old and up, you could get this Z.4 gigahertz. Or, yeah, I believe that's what that says. Figure. So we're going to check this thing out, folks. And just let me know what you think about it. Did you pick one up? Are you looking to pick one up? Are you still in the hunt for one? I had to go from store to store. And here in California, where people are able to walk in, and we all hear it every day, okay? We have a massive problem here in California with people stealing, okay? This happens to be one of those ones. So I went from store to store. Stores were saying I had 4. I believe every Target was getting 4 of these. It was showing that they had 4. You get there, they don't have them. And it was one after another throughout the whole Bay Area. I think the Bay Area might have sold out first, and then I went to like the Central Valley areas, and then I had to go even a bit further, and that's where I actually found one. So I found it online at a Target, and then what I did was it said that it was available for pickup. So right away I clicked it and paid for it, and then I was still praying like, man, hopefully they get back to me and then they say it's available for pickup, or they're going to get back to me and say that they just can't find it. And luckily they got back to me and said that it was available for pickup. Went over there and grabbed it, and I've had this for a few days already, folks. I believe this might have been released January 7th to stores. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what that manager was telling me at that particular store, and they're just sold out all over the place. So good luck, folks. My heart goes out. My heart is with you on your hunt. If this is your thing, and I know I have a lot of Godzilla lovers on this channel, folks, props out to you guys. And hopefully you guys can get yourself one and enjoy it. Hopefully I enjoy this one. But that's what these reviews are all about. All right, folks. Now that we got our Godzilla out of the package, this is something you're really going to need to pay attention to. The instructions. So you have troubleshooting and everything. This is going to be one of those ones, folks. Definitely if you have an 8-year-old or whatever, be there with them to help them troubleshoot this whole thing. The batteries are going to be included in this. So it does include 4 AA batteries, which I believe are in Kong. Well, in Godzilla. And then it has 2 AAA batteries that are instilled in the remote. So right here, you're going to have to look and check this out. It says connect tail carefully, aligning the inner plug with the socket. Press together until solid click and the tail is secure. Okay, here is the tricky part, folks. Tail is not removable once assembled, so be on the lookout for that. Once you put the tail on, you're not taking it back off. The heat ray thing is going to have a little dropper, I believe, that should be inside of this thing or something somewhere. I have not seen it yet. So it says fill up, refill cap, use mini water dropper to add water. Here's the thing, okay? Use tap water or mineral water only. Do not use purified water, distilled water, or bottled water, and no actual heat on this thing. So, all right. So for cleaning, if you need to clean it, if your Godzilla tends to get clogged up and no longer has his fog coming out, the optimizer gets clogged, use white vinegar or alcohol to clean and remove any residue from the mouth. So you're going to get something and stick it right in there. All right, so this guy, you have to turn him on. I'm trying to get every detail on this for that way you guys know. So you're going to have a little plug that's going to be inside the remote, and it's going to sit here, okay? And it says pull. So you're going to pull that tab. What I did was I opened it up to make sure the batteries are there. Okay, you can use a Phillips. It's going to be a really small Phillips screwdriver to take that off. So if you have a really small one or don't own one, you might want to get one to replace the batteries, because it has 2 in there. And the thing is when you pull this pull tab, it could pull one of the batteries up a little and the connection will not be perfect. So be on the lookout for that. And also it had this like little pull tag that was over here, and I'm going to keep this for that way in case you want to stick a finger in or whatever, for that way you don't lose it, and it can go through either and come out the other end and sit like this, and you can have it handheld for your 8-year-old to walk around with it, or however. This is something you're really going to want to need, because in the long run, in 30 or 40 years from now, when people are purchasing this and they're like, hey, we want it fully complete, they're going to want this with it. So if you're a collector to resell in the future, that's something to consider. This is going to be an essential piece. Just saying. On your remote, you're going to want to hit it on, so that will let you know that these things are firing. Okay, you'll see that light. If you do not see that light, then that means that the batteries could be dead or they're not making the proper connection. So here on the back end right here, you have a connector. It does look like it's it's going to plug in, like literally plug in. It has a plug like that. So I believe that it's going to go something like this, but let me check this guy out from the very bottom, because we have to, there it is right there. There's our Godzilla. You're going to turn him on. Yep, he's on. All right. So our Godzilla is definitely on now. So let's plug this in. Okay, so I'm trying to reach over because it's so big that I have to. Okay, so it said plug in until click. There's that click. So look at the size of that. Holy shit. Damn, this is a big ass piece. I'm sorry, folks, but you know, my channel is made for a more mature audience. So if you have your 3-year-old or 4-year-old or whatever watching this channel, then hopefully you're watching it with them to make sure that it is okay. But man, this is like a breathtaking thing. Yeah, this is very nice. All right, so let's get, I'm gonna have to back this thing up. Whoa, it is just massive. So, all right, let's get a tail of the tape on this guy. So Godzilla is checking in 13 inches to the very top right there. So to right there, he is 13 inches, folks. All right, so from head to tail, from the very front to the very back. You ready for this, folks? Are you sure you're ready? 26.25 inches. All right, so I forgot to do the centimeters wise. So from very top to top dorsal centimeters, he's looking 33 centimeters. And then that was his height. And then in length, we are looking at 66.5 centimeters. He's big, okay? So this is something that is very anticipated. Everybody wants to get this, and you can see why. It's very reasonable in price. Need I say more? All right, so let's get in on this. This has a rubbery feel all the way. It has it throughout. His mouth is a little, well, that's where he's going to shoot his stuff at. So they kind of put that like a harder plastic in there, but the rest of them is nice and soft. His legs are hollow, okay? So you're wondering, you go, I could hear him rolling around. Yeah, he has wheels on the bottom. So he has a wheel there, he has a wheel there, he has a wheel on each side of the tail, and then he also has one right in the center. All right, so you have that, and then this part right here is also hard plastic. So it's like a softer plastic here, well, softer molded like rubber right here. This is like a rubber, and then it's plastic, 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 and then the tail is full-blown rubber up and over. So it has rubber, and then it has a plastic piece on the tail right here. All right, so just letting you know how that is. Okay, so what could this guy do? I don't know so much about the dropper thing, about how that works, but I do know that what I'm going to do is it comes out right here. So I'm not seeing a dropper included with this, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to do it on my own. I don't think that it brung a dropper in here unless I'm missing it somewhere. I might have missed it maybe in the package. Hopefully it didn't fall out. But yeah, I'm going to have to get a dropper and put some water in this thing and be right back. All right, folks, so another thing I want to tell you is on the dropper, it is included. It's going to look like this. Mine was a little bit hidden away because I kept this thing in the background. Okay, so the reason why I put that back there is because I do not want any of the figures, my camera to be focusing on the figures versus focusing on that, and then it'll blur that out. But this will be in there. So it's going to be right behind there, right inside there. So that's where you're going to look for it. Is going to be in there. So parents, if you can't find it, it will be sitting inside this plastic. So it will be in there connected to the wall. All right. So now on the very top of your Godzilla, right on the top, it has a pull. So you're going to pull it up, put some drops of water. You could do the limit. However, it doesn't say the limit on there. And then you're going to plug it up. I have not tested this, so I do not know if it's even going to work. But my Godzilla's on, so we're going to see exactly what he does. So it says also that if you are out of range, that it will let you know and your Godzilla won't work. So go here. Yeah, I don't know if I have to program this thing or what. I don't know. I'm not getting anything out of my Godzilla at all at this moment. Let me see if he's even on. Alright folks, so my wife had to help me out with this one. You're going to have to pair this up. So what I did was I went and turned the Godzilla off from underneath his carriage, underneath the tail part, turned them off. You're going to have off, try me, and then on. I turned him completely off, turned him on. His lights kind of lit up a little bit on his tail, up through his dorsal plates. And then you're going to hit any button. So any button, you're going to hold it for 17 seconds. And it will pair your Godzilla up. Mine did it right away. So mine paired up and your light should stay on just like that. So once you do that, so your Godzilla is paired up with the remote. Now you want to see what he can do? Okay, well, are you ready for this, folks? Are you really ready? Yes, this is about to happen. I don't know how he's going to be on the table, but we're going to check out our Godzilla. All right, so this is going to be, he'll walk forward. I believe this might be for his tail and stomping. And then this is for his scream at the very top. And then this is the mister with all the lights. All right, so we're going to... Okay, see that? Okay, so let me go back. I have to go in a little area. I would love to take him out by the back pool, and it's raining out, so... Listen to that stomping action. All right, and then, so we got here, and then this one right here will go like this. Okay, because he's a little large, folks, so let me see if I can get him like this. See what he does. See if you can still see him. Okay. All right, so we're going to hit this one. Yeah. And that one whips the tail at the same time. So this one, he's going to be, your Godzilla's going to, with this one, he'll walk and whip the tail. And if you want the tail to whip around to the other side, okay, this is really cool. Oh man, I'm like a kid in a candy store. It's just phenomenal. All right, so let me straighten my guy out a little bit. Okay, now you want him to scream? This is going to be this one. Oh my goodness. All right, folks, so are you ready for this? All right, so the next one, what we're going to do, I don't know if you're ready. All right, so let me turn the lights off on this thing. Are you sure you're ready? All right, so let's turn the lights off a little bit. Okay, I'll leave some on for you can still see the Godzilla. All right, so here we go. All right. Actually, I'm going to turn off all of them. All the lighting. Okay, so that should be good enough. All right, folks. So our Godzilla looks a little dark, but we're going to hit it. It's going down right now. Woo, baby! Damn, this thing is cool. god! I gotta see these dorsal plates from the back. I just gotta see it. Oh man! Oh baby! Oh wow! Folks, what do you guys think? Man, oh my god, this is so insane! Wow! Jada Toys, oh my god, this is, wow! Whoa, this is gonna be Toy of the Year. It has to be a contender, if not Toy of the Year. That's how cool this thing is! Oh my god! Alright folks, so one thing I didn't go into detail too much was, yeah, I'm breathtaking. This thing is the thing made of beauty. Was actually showing you the Godzilla. So I want to get up close and show you our Godzilla. Okay, you can see all that, how he looks. He looks really cool. You got the dorsal plates all throughout the back. They are soft molded plastic, almost rubbery. This is definitely rubber. You could feel that. Okay, we're going to go down, check out more dorsal plates on our Godzilla. And then you can see his tail, how his tail looks. The end is very much like this. I'm going to turn him around. Okay, that way you can see him. Here's our Godzilla in face. See how he looks there. That's how intimidating he looks. Okay. And he will move around, like when you use the remote, he will move around. So, and then with the tail thing, but he should, this area also moves. So, but when he's in the mix of action, he will move all over the place, folks. And you pretty much seen that. So from the side, that's how he looks throughout his feet. Everything is just right on the money with this, folks. And then that's where they hid all the hardware, right in the bottom right there. So there's going to be your plug and everything else. And then you're wondering with the feet and all the rollers that are on this. There you go, folks. There's our Godzilla. All right. So, what do you guys think? I think that this is a strong contender early for Toy of the Year. This is just completely amazing. And the way I feel right now, I just feel just like a kid again. It just made me feel like a kid again. I'm not lying. My little guy, when we were testing it out, he went crazy for this. Okay, so he's 8. And my other son, who's a huge Godzilla fan, he hasn't even seen it yet. So imagine what he's going to think. Now I can clearly see why this is sold out just about everywhere. If you see one, don't pass on it. Get one. If you're able to, if it's in your budget. Okay, I understand times are hard. I get it. I get that. But if you're a huge Godzilla fan, and if you're able to see one, this thing, hopefully Jada Toys will make more. I don't know. But as of right now, I believe every Target is getting 4. So what a lot of guys are doing is, we know how the game works. They're buying all 4, and then they're reselling them for crazy prices. You just got to get out there and search. Google it, search. If you have to drive a little bit, you got to drive a little bit. But in the long run, you'll save some money. And plus, you'll appreciate the toy a little bit more, having to have to go out your way to get it, because that's the thrill of the hunt. All right, folks. So hopefully I answered every single one of your questions. And I did the best that I could possibly do on this video to promote this Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, heat ray breath stomping Godzilla All RC. So, folks, please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you leave a like on this. It does help our channel grow, folks. I want to bring more of this. When I said I'm bringing Godzilla back to Moe's Toy Room, when NECA was running it, you knew I was running Godzilla full strength when they were making Godzilla figures. Now, Hiya Toys is doing it. Playmates is doing it. Bandai's also putting out new stuff. I guess you got SH Monster Arts. I've gotten a request from that. DeAndre, yeah, I know you watched this video, my friend. He's one of my longest subs, one of my longest subscribers out there. I'm giving him a hello out there to everyone out in the Philippines, because that's where he's at. Yeah, and for every one of you Godzilla fans out there, thank you so much for subscribing to Moe's Toy Room. Hey, let's get familiar with each other. Leave a comment, and everybody knows I get back to my comments. My good friend Luis Barcelio also knows the same thing. We go back and forth. So that's the way I am. It's a community here at Moe's Toy Room. All right, folks. So please like, comment, subscribe, and from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone. Good night.